The country that I picked is Assisi, Italy. This little town is beautiful of its sort. It doesn't have much to offer, but 4 to 5 million people come each year to find its beauty. The town is the birthplace of St. Francis of Assisi, which it's proudly named after. Assisi is a small little town located in central Italy. Assisi lies in the Umbrian region, so there are lots of hills. Assisi is not far from Rome and Florence, Italy. Oh, and the little red dot shows where Assisi is. So cool! So maybe by now you're wondering, why would a pilgrim might consider coming to Assisi? Well, I have all the reasons for you. All the answers to your questions. There's so many things to hear. Wow. Honestly, both of them look so happy. Okay, so first off, pilgrims will come to Assisi for the obvious reason. For St. Francis, duh, but there is also another widely famous woman named Clare of Assisi. If you didn't know who either people are, Francis basically just cared for the poor and sick and animals. He loved animals. Clare was just a follower to Francis. Both are buried in Assisi. You can find Francis buried in the Basilica of San Francisco, and Clare at the other one at the end of the town in the Basilica of Santa Sakara. These two saints make Assisi an important country. So we now have a reason to go to Assisi, to follow in Francis's steps and to reflect on his life. But what do we do now? How do we get there? Where do I stay? Getting to Assisi isn't very hard. For a pilgrimage, there isn't a direct route to get to Assisi. Assisi is more of a passerby town. You can use the route to get to Rome from Florence. Now, if you'd rather fly than walk, a plane ticket from Louisville, Kentucky to Assisi would be just over $1,600. Wow. But I think it would be more spiritual to walk. The next question is about passports. Would you need a passport for Assisi? The answer is no, unless you plan on staying for more than 90 days. Oh, and visa is not required. After all this plane riding and passport situation, where would I stay to sleep? The top hotel I researched is the Hotel Pilata Assisi. It's just $80 a night and it comes with free breakfast. Nice. There are plenty of 2 to 3 star hotels to stay in near Assisi. There are probably plenty of locals that let passer-goers crash for the night. If you're feeling really sleepy, stay in Rome or Florence, Italy. So now that the hotel and plane ride is taken care of, how are we going to pay for it? Italians use euros, which is the European currency. €1 is $1.12 to the US. Better get your money switched to euros. What about the climate, you say? Assisi's climate is pretty mild and usually in the warmer temperatures. The rainfall is actually pretty low during the summer. Nice. Now, what type of clothes should I bring on this pilgrimage, should you ask? If you're taking your pilgrimage during the summer, I suggest bringing shorts and short-sleeve shirts, and the opposite during the winter. Maybe an umbrella and a hat. Hats are pretty nice. So now that you're arrived in Assisi with your nice hat and a big bowl of spaghetti, what is there to do, you ask? You can go to the Cathedral of San Raffaello. Many saints like Francis and Clare were baptized there. Wow. There are a lot of gelato shops and cafes and just shops to go to if you aren't really feeling exactly religious that day, if you know what I mean. But Assisi is a nice place to look around your life and think about your life and just breathe for a while. So peaceful. A pilgrimage at Assisi, or even your local church or anywhere really, is very eye-opening, and it can change anyone's life in a blink of an eye. It's just a matter of the extent of holiness that will reach out and grab you. I think people who take the journey to Assisi will realize how peaceful it is. People will feel a sense of calmness and a reassurance. I feel like that was how St. Francis was, and he put that energy onto his little town. Millions come each year to Assisi to reflect on their lives, or to reflect on Claire and Francis's lives, or maybe they just came to eat gelato. But really, whatever the reason, everyone has a way with holiness and how it affects them, and that's what Assisi does.